Hey guys, how you doing? I'm Chris Lamort. I'm your instructor for Introduction to Theater Online. Just wanted to give you a little orientation on how to navigate this class. The fact that you found this video is fantastic. You're halfway there. The rest is just doing your classwork for the rest of the semester. And I'm here to break that down for you. If you have any questions at any time, feel free to shoot me an email, give me a phone call. If you happen to be on campus, come on by my office. You might want to call first just to make sure that I'm here, but I'll be happy to help you through this course. That's my job. That's what I'm here to do. Let's see. Where do we start? Once you get into Canvas, there you go. Go to the syllabus. Download your syllabus. It has all of the information there. Once again, if you have any questions about that, shoot me an email. There's also a way to figure out, keep track of your grades and the assignments and all that fun stuff. We've got helpful hints right here. Your helpful hints, read the helpful hints. There are some clues in there and things that you need to do. You need to take a warm-up quiz as well, just so we understand that you know how to take a quiz online in this format. You do need the book, your textbook. You're going to need it. We use The Essential Theater by Oscar J. Brockett. You can find that at the bookstore. If you don't have the book immediately, you can go over to the City Park campus here, and I have a copy of the book on hold for you to take out for an hour or two at a time, and you return it and you can get your lessons done that way if you have access to that. We do read 4 plays for this class, and those are available right here. Plays to read for this class, so you don't even have to buy those plays. They're right there. They're public domain, and you can use those. Plays you can see. You have to see a play this semester while you're in this class. That's the whole idea behind it. You learn about it, and then you apply what you've learned. And we do 2 shows here at Delgado every semester, not in the summer. In the summer, you're on your own. You have to find your own play. And if you don't want to see one of the 2 plays at Delgado, that's fine. You have a question about if you can use that play for your critique, shoot me an email, give me a phone call, and I'll tell you yes or no before you buy tickets, and then you're stuck with these tickets, you know what I mean? Then you have to write a critique, a review, and if you follow the outline, that's wonderful, great. I want you to have an opinion. You can see a show here and tell me it was terrible. You're not going to fail the class, I promise you. You're going to be fine as long as you support it as well. If you thought it was great, you're not guaranteed to get 100. You have to, once again, support that and tell me why you liked it, why you didn't. But if you follow that outline, it's going to write itself. You also, for that same play, have to do an emotional recognition project. You take one of the characters and then you describe 3 different emotions that that character goes through. So you break down what the actor's job is, how to get from the page to a live performance. It's pretty cool. It's pretty simple. And you do those two assignments right there, that's 25% of your total grade, so you're in great shape. Let's see, Respondus. Respondus is software that blocks you from opening other windows while you're taking a quiz or an exam. And we use this here to preserve the academic integrity of the course. You download it, it doesn't cost you anything, it doesn't bring any spam or anything like that, no viruses are associated with that, and it makes it easier for you and for us to keep the academic integrity of this course where it should be. If you have a problem with that, contact me. We might be able to work something out with one of the testing centers or something like that. I don't recommend taking this course and doing all the work on your phone. This is just too much work to do, and the connections aren't always as good as they can be. But if you have questions about that, contact me, all right? And don't wait until midterm to download Respondus. Get that first assignment in, take care of that, and then you've got it downloaded and you're good to go. If you have to use a public library or something like that, they might not have Respondus, but all of the computers at the computer labs here at Delgado are Respondus compatible. So there we go. Quizzes. You're going to take a number of quizzes over the course of the semester. Contact me. You'll see the due dates on there as well. Discussions. You have to do 5 discussion board questions over the course of the semester. You weigh in, I post something, you have an opinion about it, that's wonderful, fantastic. If you do more than the 5, you get a half a point for every one over 5. So you can get extra points for that. We have our assignment number 1, which is general terms. Now I go pretty lenient on the first one because not everybody has their books, but I want you to download that. If you have your book, go through it, check it out, and then put your answers in there, and you should be good to go. Turn that in. Turn something into me so I can give you credit. You'll have a quiz over that as well. Number 2, we go to Greek theater, and at that point, not everybody still has their books, but I want you to do your best, turn it in. If you decide to use a website for your answers, you have to cite your sources. Tell me where you got that information. Also, put it into a theatrical context. So don't go to Webster's Dictionary and give me, the definition for flute. You'll understand when we get there. With Greek and Roman theater, I understand it's an instrument, but what does it do in a theatrical context, okay? Once you get through the first 2, you're in good shape because you're using the book to fill out those worksheets and turn them in. 3, 4, 5, 6, I have video lectures. So once you get through the first 2, you got video lectures to accompany those lessons with it. I want to make sure that you understand the process of how to fill out the worksheets, get them to me, get your corrections, take your quizzes, and all that fun stuff. You will have a midterm. That will be online. You will have a final exam, which is comprehensive, and that covers all of the information that we studied this semester. I ask that you get a proctor for that exam. I offer it here. I give you a time to come in and see me, and if you can make that, great. It doesn't cost you anything. You do have to get a Scantron, but I have the instructions on there as well. If you do not come to me, you can go to a testing center, you can go to a public library, and they should proctor it for free. But then at that point, it is your responsibility to get the proctor's information, the date and the time, and then also a phone number or an email address to where I can get them the test and they can get it back to me before my final grades are due. What else? As I said, we do 2 shows here at Delgado on the fall and the spring semester. You guys can audition. Even though you are onliners, that's no problem at all. If you ever wanted to be on stage, it's a wonderful opportunity for you to be on stage. So come on down, audition for us. I dare you. The worst thing that happens, you get cast. Then you have to figure out how am I going to get to rehearsal, how am I going to balance work, but you'll get extra credit for being in that show as well. If you have any questions about that, once again, shoot me an email, give me a phone call. What else do I have? I think that's about it. Oh, a couple of the quizzes. People have questions about this. I go through and I manually grade my quizzes as well. You might take a quiz, and if it's a short answer, and if it doesn't match exactly, it won't show up that you get credit. But I go back in and I correct those. So if you get like a 14 on a quiz, you're like, Chris, what happened there? Don't sweat, don't panic. I will go in and I will correct those and make sure that you get your points, okay? That's all I've got. If you have any questions about anything that we're doing here this semester, feel free to give me a phone call, shoot me an email, come by my office. I'll be happy to meet with you. And have a great semester. Thanks so much. Bye.